Hey everybody here at YouTube, here and there, everywhere. Welcome to Brynnaura's channel. Remember when I used to make update videos for Brynnaura? You probably don't because nobody watched me at that time. Nobody watches me now. I don't know who's watching, but we're gonna do that for Bryn because she's 7 months and we haven't done anything like that. She's made appearances here and there, but we really haven't introduced you guys. So today's the day.
Where are you going?
Bryn! Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this. I got my handy dandy notebook and my handy dandy man.
I didn't know what you were gonna say. I got surprised.
My honey, Matthew.
You're my honey.
Bryn fell asleep and I figured we should keep the tradition going since Gwynonna's first Meet Me video had Matthew in it, and he was not used to me trying to do the whole YouTube thing yet. He was very quiet and yawning the whole time. That being said, we both are very tired. It is nighttime. That's just the time we have to do these things. And if he yawns, we're gonna keep track of it. Okay, so help me. I wrote down some of the things that I wanted to put out there. I used to do this with Gwynonna, but I never really made it known that I was doing it. So anyway, there are a lot of similarities between these two girls, I'm not gonna lie. People always say, like, your first is an angel and then your second is, like, a little demon child. That's not necessarily the case. Like, they're their own human beings. They have their own personalities, but they go through a lot of the same things. And
I'm sorry.
and hit milestones kind of around the same time. First and foremost, weight and height. So Bryn is at least over 20 pounds. She was 19 pounds and 6 ounces at her 6-month appointment, and she's over 7 months, and we be pounding the chunk on there. Did you just yawn? I think you just yawned. Anyway, I think she might be like a little eensy-teensy bit bigger than Gwynonna, but we didn't even know what Gwynonna was at 7 months either, because they have that 6-month appointment and then it like leaps over 3 months to 9 months before you go, and we don't really just be sitting here weighing them and checking their height, at least as babies.
I don't get to go to appointments somewhere.
Pandemic life sucks. I do want to make something to like check their height on eventually, especially when they're both walking around. I can start with Gwynonna now, but so she was 26.93 inches at her last appointment over a month ago. And I believe it's a little bit shorter than Gwynonna was. But I never really can trust the height stuff, because with both babies, they were like, okay, make sure you hold her head up to the plastic, and then they stretch their legs out and like pull them down, and I'm not gonna like rip her head up and off. So like I try to keep my hands there, but I don't know, I just feel like they're inaccurate sometimes. They don't always know what they're doing. But so that's what we think right now. She is crawling, and she's crawling fast. So fast. Like, it's hard to keep up with her and keep her out of things. Even with both of us being around, it's hard. Gwynonna started crawling around the same time. They both started at 6 months. Somewhere in between 6 and 7 months. And Bryn is really good at standing if you help and assist her by like holding her arms or holding her waist or whatever, but she's pretty much always done that. Gwynonna was the same way ever since they were newborns. They just have strong legs. So we'll see when she starts walking.
Now she'll like hold herself up on the couch and stuff.
Yeah,
too.
and when we try to put her in the bassinet, she's pulling herself up. So that's a new thing. She just started pulling herself up, and it's a little sketchy. So say goodbye to the bassinet. She doesn't sleep in her bassinet unless we do it for naps. She co-sleeps with us until both of the girls are ready for them to be in Gwynonna's room, which is where Gwynonna sleeps. We just don't think that they're ready for that yet. I think they might think it's just playtime, but it's not. So we co-slept on and off with Gwynonna because we moved around a lot. We tried to keep her in her own bed, and honestly, like, I don't regret co-sleeping with her at all. And even with all the like adjustments in our lives, she's sleeping in her room right now. She might be watching Lilo and Stitch, but she's in there and she's gonna sleep in there and she's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Like, we've made it through the processes and we will do it again. So Bryn got her first 2 teeth at 7 months. I think a little bit longer than it took Gwynonna to get her teeth in. She was a champ about teething. You know, we give her teethers. She's over teething crackers. Like, we offered those. She doesn't care about them anymore, but that's because she loves food and those are bland. But yeah, her first 2 bottom cut through. They're not all the way popped up, but they have sprung a little bit. And like I was saying, she is eating food. We tried rice cereal, thought we were going to do a whole rice cereal run like we did with Gwynonna. She wasn't about it. She's pretty much been strictly breastfed. I don't even really feed her the bottle. We did at first. I was pumping a little bit because I was trying to establish my supply and I didn't want to have issues like I did with Gwynonna. So for the most part, she has been breastfed. But we did want to start to get her used to the spoon. No, she didn't care about rice cereal. I told her pediatrician. Her pediatrician recommended that we wait for any like rice cereal, purees, whatever, till at least 6 months. But I told her like how interested she was in food, and she was like, well, then give it a few weeks. You look like you're going to sleep.
I'm not going to sleep. I'm listening to you. Keep going.
She told me to give it a few weeks, and I did, and I knew she was so ready to eat, but I was like, I want to kind of go about things differently this time, because with Gwynonna, it was like we were trying to get her to eat. We were trying to get her to hit those milestones so that she would like know what she's doing when it was time for real food.
Yeah.
And it's not that she wasn't ready, but she didn't care. Brynnaura, she cares. She wants everything that we're eating, whatever Gwynonna's eating, anything she sees. And because of that, we decided to go with the baby Led Weaning route, which I haven't talked to her pediatrician about because we started this after the 6-month appointment. We did try purees. For the most part, we waited till 6 months, and she immediately was grabbing the spoon herself when we tried purees and putting it directly in her mouth. So she quickly got bored of that and started grabbing food off of our plates, whether we liked it or not. Like I said, she's very fast. She's crawling fast, grabbing fast, everything fast. So we let her be a little experimental with it, and she had the hang of it. She never had to get the hang of it. She had the grasp on it, and she's eaten and she's digesting well, so it's fine. Every kid is different. I don't know if Gwynonna could have done this, and to this day, Gwynonna's not a foodie, but Brynnaura might be a foodie. We'll see. That's one thing that is very different between the two. As far as baths go, she bathes in a baby tub. Gwynonna at this age was bathing in like a large tub. Actually, the first place we were living had a pretty nice tub. I miss that. we don't have a bathtub, so we do a lot of showers, but most of the time I try to bathe her in the baby tub or the shower. She loves bath time. She loves playing in there. She wants to chew on her washcloth every time. That's one of her favorite things as far as toys go. She likes to chew on random materials and objects. Her favorite toys are whatever her big sister's playing with, or even what we're playing with. Like, she wants our phone, she wants the Switch, she wants the video game controllers, she wants the fingerboards, and then just whatever Brynnaura wants to play with. And then Brynnaura wants to play with the teethers and the baby toys for whatever reason, because I guess her toys are boring after 20 minutes. 20 minutes after they've been bought. I told him he wasn't allowed to do this and be this tired and like fall asleep, and I told him he didn't have to, but he would rather you guys watch him sleep. So keep track of the yawninator. I don't know, maybe that's what we'll call it. If he falls asleep, then he gets marked down 10 points.
10 points in what?
The yawninator.
The yawninator is gonna do what to me?
We'll discuss that later. Let me know in the comments down below what happens when we reach 666 on the yawninator.
That's a lot of yawns.
Oh, you can do it. So back to bath time. Brynnaura's been sitting up for a while now. Even after she has been comfortable sitting up, for the most part, she would lay down in the bath. Because there's like an incline. There's like a infant or a newborn section, and then it goes to like infant/toddler, which is sitting up. And she just recently moved to that side because she won't really like lay there anymore. She wants to sit up and play. She's hanging out with big sister. They play in their room a lot. They play everywhere a lot. They play outside together. She wants to do everything that her big sister does, wants to get into everything she gets into, wants everything that she has. I have to tell Brynnaura that everything is theirs, not just hers, but then Brynnaura's confused because some of the baby things are just Brynnaura's, and that doesn't sound fair, but we're learning how to share. She's been babbling for a while. It didn't seem like she was going to be as talkative at first, because Brynnaura was like talkative from the get-go, and Bryn would not laugh at first. I thought I should be concerned about it, but Brynnaura just is a silly kid, and not that Bryn's not. She has her moments, but Brynnaura started laughing and babbling just right off the bat. With Brynnaura, her babbling has been different, but has recently gotten really loud. She wants to be a part of every conversation. She makes fart noises or blows raspberries, and just makes a lot of her own noises in different variations. She says mama, and she just said dada today. Yeah.
That's really cute.
Yeah. But she calls out for mama all the time, which warms my heart because Brynnaura, I think Brynnaura said mama first, but then, and I don't want to jinx it. Like, I remember her saying mama, but then once she learned dada, she would not stop with the dadas. And I was like, what about the mama? She loves people. She's always been a very smiley baby. Like I was saying, she makes us work for the laughs. Even so now, like, you really gotta tickle her or do something funny, but once you get the laughs out, they are so cute.
Gross,
Cosmo!
But for real, her
They're
laughs
so
are gold.
cute, yes.
They're gold. They're wonderful. But you do have to work for them.
But yeah, she loves anyone. Like, when we're in the store, any person that walks by, she's gonna smile at. Unless she's in a mood, she has a very good attitude, and even then, it's way too cute.
She's a superstar.
Everybody says that she should be in acting, and whenever we're checking out at a store, they just can't stop talking about her. And people are the same way with Brynnaura, but Brynnaura's a little independent child doing her own thing. She's not like in our arms, you know, she's doing her own thing.
She's a kid now, it's crazy. She's not even a baby anymore.
I know.
She says whole sentences to me.
And he likes to say that Brynnaura is basically one or about to be one, and I'm like,
she's closer to one than
the newborn stage, yes, but she is not almost one yet.
She is almost one to me.
She has toddlerisms.
She was just born, and she's already 7 months, and it's more than halfway. Like, I'm not wrong. She's almost one.
If you're a new parent, just soak in all of it. All the lovin's, all the baby isms, all the everything. Because it flies by.
Chonk. They start to stretch and then the chonk.
I've been trying to, like, keep the chonks.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
There.
Keep giving her titties.
Yeah,
keep giving her fruits.
She has done a little bit of a stretch. And I remember when Brynnaura stretched out.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to keep those chonks on there because him love the rules. Brynnaura, just like Brynnaura, also struggled with cradle cap a bit and experienced telogen effluvium, which is like somewhat of a baby hair loss. The causes aren't aren't completely known. Like, it could be my hormones from like when I created them, or from my breast milk. It could be from the cradle cap, genes, or just cuz. For a second I thought it was their shampoo. I don't know if it was. We made a switch. Her hair is growing back, but I still can't say for sure that it was the shampoo, because Brynnaura's did the same exact thing. It like started to thin out around the same time, which is like 4 to 5 months, and then it started to really come back at like 6 to 7 months. And now Brynnaura is blonde. She used to have dark brown hair. Brynnaura had like black hair, and it thinned out, and then it came in blonde. But her hair looks just like Brynnaura's did at this age. She's putting everything in her mouth. I remember this with Brynnaura, and then when Brynnaura was like a year old, she chilled out with it. I don't know exactly where and when. I know when we lived at his dad's house, we were really on it with her because your sister is type 1 diabetic. Hi, I know you're watching, Mariah. Shout out to Mariah. I don't remember her YouTube, like, by heart. It's probably just Mariah Ward. I don't know. I could shout her out in the comments because I've done videos with her before, and I wish we could do a collab, but she lives in a different state. Anyway, I wanted to make sure that Brynnaura didn't get a hold of any of her things, because that would have been dangerous. So that, and we all have pets, and you just don't want kids putting random things in their mouth anyway. And she had a thing with cords, like Brynnaura does.
And she loved them.
Yeah, we really have to be on it with that. But yeah, she will put anything in her mouth. She really loves to put paper in her mouth, which, like, while I was writing this down, apparently she tried to do that. You see this right here. Girl. Fluff. Cat fluff, dog fluff, blanket fluff, random fluff. Keep it away. Anything. Brynnaura stickers. Brynnaura has a big sticker thing going on right now. She
loves them.
Loves stickers.
Can't have enough stickers.
Brynnaura wants to be a part of anything Brynnaura does, but unfortunately that means, does this taste good? No, it doesn't. And she's not going to learn that yet, but I have to make sure that she doesn't swallow anything.
It's a big one, so.
A lovely stage. If we let her, she would literally eat an animal's tail. She loves her pets. She loves them. She thinks they're funny or cute or whatever. She does giggle at them, and she smiles every time she sees them, but she's got the grip. It's quick draw McGraw, first of all. Like, it's really quick, and then once she gets it, it's like almost like lockjaw, but lock hammer. And we don't want to do that to our lovely pets, so, like, sadly, I kind of have to keep them at a distance, and if I don't, she will try to eat their fur. Some of our favorite isms, as we call it, with Brynnaura. Number one has to be the nose screwful. Like, she's always doing that. She does it when she smiles. She does it when she's being silly. And when she's being extra silly, she does what?
She do like a heavy breathing. Yeah, I'll let that one.
Yeah, and it's so cute. I know it's weird when I do it, but when she does it, it's the
cute.
cutest thing. That's my favorite thing. And then, like, a close second with that would be the arm smackers. She just be like getting hype, and she just do one arm.
She's left-handed, and she just go with the
She does both, but she does the left one a lot. And she does it faster than me. I can't do it as fast because my arm's so long, but she's so short that it's like... And really I try to keep up with her, and I do it with her because I want her to keep doing it. It's so cute. You have any other favorite isms?
I like her chonk.
I know you like her chonk. You liked Gwynonna's chonk too. You just like chonk.
I like
it's okay.
baby chonk.
It's okay.
And chonky babies. She's funny.
See this hairstyle? This doesn't happen often because my hair is getting pulled left and right. I know yours is too. I try to make sure she doesn't pull Gwynonna's hair because obviously, like, no kid wants that to happen to their scalp. It hurts. Brynnaura, if you're watching this later, it really sucked, okay? I feel like you're trying to start a girl fight with me every day, and it's not gonna happen. You're my daughter. But I have to put my hair in ponytails and buns every day. Otherwise, I have to risk the pain, the suffering, the blood, sweat, and tears, and the hair loss. And honey, I already have enough postpartum hair loss as it is. I don't need you to contribute to that factor anymore. Like, please, let me have some hair.
I put my hair in buns now too. She's why I shaved my beard right now. We're ripping my beard out.
And then when you don't have any facial hair, she get mad. Like,
and then she rips my hair extra.
Yes.
Or she tries to rip out my eye.
Ooh, she tried to take my eyelash off earlier when I was
She ripped my lip in half yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was rude.
And
you were in mid-sentence trying to talk.
My gums and my lip.
Yeah. She gets my nose sometimes, and
Razor
I have
claws.
really bad allergies, so it like triggers a whole uproar in there. I hate that. My ears too, like with my holes that need to be plugged, but I'm always losing my plugs, so like that's the main reason they're not always plugged up. Saw that yawn, by the way. Yeah. She doesn't go for my piercings, really. Gwynonna never went for my piercings. People are always like, what are you gonna do when she starts pulling on your piercings? Deal with it? I don't know. Like, they're not going anywhere.
Those people are made of farts.
Thanks for your concern.
Yeah, those people are made of farts.
Matthew.
It's not a cuss word.
I have to control this man when we go out in public. Like, I'm literally wearing something that says be nice. Even though those people aren't nice to us, we gotta kill them with kindness. I think that pretty much wraps it up for our Meet Brynnaura video. And I know she's not here chilling with us right now. But it's not like we started this at 4 months old like we did with Brynnaura. Brynnaura was what, 3 or 4 months old when we did the Meet Brynnaura video, and she was just sitting there all cute and chunked.
Definitely chunked.
But
definitely cute.
As time went on, I'm pretty sure Brynnaura like made little appearances in the videos and then went and did her own thing, because mobile children are a thing and there's nothing stopping them. So they're either doing their thing
She got stuff to do.
Or they're asleep. And I was like, if I want to get anything done, we got to get these girls to sleep. So that's why we do late night videos. And then I post them whenever I can after I edit. And yeah. Mom life, dad life, parent life, family life.
Nickelodeon.
Be nice. If you made it thus far, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate all the love and support. Like and comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Duh. Like, please do. Yeah. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Stay happy, healthy, and safe as always. See you next time.
Yeah.
Yawninator.